Good day, everyone. Welcome to our channel. In this video, we're going to be solving the coding Fury Road task. But before then, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so to get more of this on our channel. All right, support us. Please subscribe to our channel. All right, so let's get started. Now, this is my project dashboard, of course, and this is my Git bash. By now, if you have been following us, you should know that there is a previous video that actually taught us how to connect our sandbox terminal with our Git bash. Okay, so we can still perform the same role that we can do on our sandbox, also on the Git bash. All right. So first, the task is asking us to create directories at the root of our project. Now let's cd into the root of our project. The root of our project is 0 by 01 dash gate. I'm sure that we all remember that. Okay, so let's cd into alias dash pre underscore course underscore one. Okay, so this is the one I'm using for the purpose of this tutorial, but of course your repository is als pre-course. So /0 by 01 dash git, press enter. Okay, fine, we are in the root of our project. So we're going to create the three directories bash c in js, and we're going to use this code mkdir bash, that's the first directory, c the second directory, and js the third directory. So we're going to press enter. Now on doing that, your directories has already been created. Now use the ls code to confirm that you have actually created these directories. So press enter. As you can see that we have our directories created already, bash c and js. All right. So the next thing here is asking us to create empty files. C is fun. All right. So it means that inside the C directory, we're going to have the C is fun file. Inside the JS directory, we're going to have the main.js file. And so inside that same JS, we're going to have index.js file. So let's create that. We can create from here, or we can decide to cd into bash before we create cd into the C directory before we create the C is fun. But I mean, why should we go all the way and then come back again and cd into JS before we create all this? We can actually create it from here by using this path. All right. So let's create the empty files. We're going to use the echo command. Echo. Remember that it's an empty file, so we're going to use single quote. Single quote, then you use greater sign. Use two, please. If you use one and you already have an existing c is fun.c, is going to overwrite. So always, to be on the safest side, always use the double greater sign so that it doesn't overwrite any file with the same name. So we're going to use the double greater sign, and we're going to use this path c/c underscore is one dot c. Okay, so press enter. Fine, that has been created. Okay, so we're going to repeat the same echo So you can build the list of all the commands you've used by using the up arrow or the down arrow. So it gives you history of all the codes, commands rather, that you have run so far. So that's what I just did instead of typing all over again. So we have echo, empty, like single quote, double sign. So I'm going to edit this to js main.js. So we're going to have js main js slash main dot js. Press enter. We have that already. Use the up arrow to get history, then backspace to delete, of course. The next file is js slash index dot js. So press enter. And so we have our empty files created. To confirm, let's cd into cd C, the C folder, because that is where our C is found.c resides. So we're going to cd into C, press enter. Then we're going to use ls to make sure that C is found.c is there. Press enter. All right, so you can see C is fun is here. Now, when you see this, it shows that it's a file, but when you see something like this in blue color, it shows that it's a directory. So that is a way to differentiate a directory from a file with this color. Blue is a directory. This one without a color, like white, it is a file. So we have successfully created our files. Let's cd back one folder back, one directory backward. So cd dot, yeah, press enter. So it takes us back to our root directory. All right, so here they said create a bash alx with these two lines inside. It means we're gonna have um an ALS file that has this content. All right, so let's create that. We're gonna have echo. This time around, we're going to use the dash e because we want to write this content, this being bash and echo alx, inside the alx file that resides in the bash folder. Okay, so echo e single quote, right? Single quote hash. Let's write the content here. Okay, slash bin slash bash. All right, that is all for the first. Now we're going to use a backslash n. Backslash n is to take you to the next line so that you can write this second um statement. Yeah, if you don't use the backslash n, it's going to have everything run put together on the same line. So to avoid that, you use backslash n, which is a command to take you to the next line before writing echo alx. So we're going to write echo alx, right? So don't forget to close it with your single quotation and then your two greater sign. All right. Your two greater sign and the path, which is bash als, bash slash alx. So press enter. Okay, fine. So you've successfully created that. To confirm, cd into bash, cd into bash. Okay, then ls to check your file. We already have the alx file. Now check the content of ALS file, which is less less als. Enter. All right. So as you can see, we already have this inside our ALX file, being bash and echo on the next line. So you press Q on the keyboard and it takes you back to your terminal, your page. Okay. So the next one, we're going to repeat the same process for this second one, but then we're going to change the path. It's going to be bash school this time around, but with this content. So it's going to be the same way. Let's write together echo dash e single quotes hash. Okay, let's write the content bin slash bin slash bash, then backslash n echo school. Okay, make sure that everything is spelled correctly, else you're gonna run into error. The system has already been designed to check your work. So if there is any slight error in the spelling, it's going to flag incorrect. So you have to be careful, make sure that what they ask you to put in your folder is in your file rather is what you write here. Don't miss it. Write it exactly as it is so that it doesn't flag any error. Okay. So having written that, we're going to save this double greater sign. We're going to save it inside the bash school directory, which is bash slash school. Okay, so this creates the school file. What this means actually, let me explain this. This code means that the system should create a file named school inside the bash directory, and this file school should have this content. Okay, this content bash and with should have two lines of content, being bash and echo school. So press enter and that will create it for us. All right. So what are we having here? Oh, sorry. Okay, so here we're having an error, no file or directory. Okay, the reason is because we wrote the the command inside the bash directory, which is not supposed to be so. We're supposed to write the command inside our root directory. So it cannot create a bash directory inside a bash directory. So it's not, in fact, there is no bash directory inside bash directory. So there is no way it can create the school file inside it. So we have to cd one directory backward, which is cd space dot dot. That will take us one directory backward. Okay, so here now we can repeat the code. By using our up arrow, there won't be need to type all over again. So we have echo E bin bash echo school ALS, which should be inside the school folder. Okay, press enter. All right, so we have this now inside the school file. So add all these new files to Git. Of course, you do Git add whatever um space dot whatever you do in your repository, always push it. Okay, always push it, because if you don't push it and you come to check your code, it's going to flag error, it's going to return an error to you. So you have to push first before you check your code. So git add, enter, git commit, and we have a commit message here. So we're gonna do git commit message, um starting to code today. So cool. 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 Yes, I'm starting to code today. Yeah, I'm starting to go today. So cool. Yeah, so press enter. Press enter. So we have this. So we're gonna push, git push, git push, git push, git push. Okay, press enter and done. You're good to go. So when you come back here, click on done, then check your code, start a new test, and it's gonna return a congratulatory message to you. All right. So please, please, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel or like our post if this helped you. Please. Thank you.